What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 54 of Deadman's Deliveries. It's also episode 6 of Let's Talk Wrestling, doing a little bit of a combo here today just because it's about a man who has been in the news for a couple of different reasons recently. That is Logan Paul. This is the Elite Top Picks Logan Paul, wearing his blue, yellow and black attire from WrestleMania 39. I'm pretty sure, against Seth Rollins, which I hate Seth Rollins' attire from that match. But yeah, we're going to get into this figure. We're going to talk a bit about Logan Paul. But before we do that, please do like the video if you enjoy. Otherwise, jury's still out on that really at this stage. But at the end, if you enjoy that, please do like the video. Comment whatever you think, obviously, as well as any other videos you would like to see across the rest of Daily December, because this is day 19 of Daily December, 12 days, 12 uploads to go. So if you'd like to see anything in particular, get those in. If you'd like to be updated on all of those, then please do consider subscribing to get me closer to 300 subscribers, which was the goal for the end of this month, and we're getting closer. We're only 15 away with 12 days to go. It is possible. The dream's alive. So yeah, please do subscribe and turn the post notifications on to update you every time I upload. And that is it. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a review of the figure. We'll talk about Logan Paul and where he stands at the minute, and then we'll get into some other weird little pickups that I've got. But yeah, let's get into him, obviously, to start off. So we got his jacket. This it is a soft goods. It's a bit like faded look, but it is quite cool. So we got Paul on the back. We have the straps sort of just fly open. The collar is sort of like a better material. It's a bit glossier. But yeah, we got Paul obviously because that's his name. Outside of that, you get your normal hands and stuff. We have a pointing hand, I think, came with them, which I will display in a minute. And we have a little bottle of Prime, which this is the only bottle of Prime I'll ever have, because I think that stuff is absolute shit and I don't trust A, what's in it, and B, anything about Logan Paul, Mr. Crypto Scammer himself. But yeah, here he is. Very nice attire. One of my gripes about this figure is the legs. I think they're too muscly. Logan is a bit lanky. I think he's pretty lanky. I know he's still quite short compared to some wrestlers, but I think he should be a bit lankier than this. His legs should be a bit thinner. But yeah, great figure. Posability wise, not great because it has that leg lock issue. But I just need to heat that up. I haven't heated it up. But yeah, let's get into the kick pads. So we've got the yellow and black on this right one, with the blue and black on the back side, and then you have the blue front on the right one with the yellow bottom for the kick pads again, and then the yellow back. So the opposite. Then on the front we got the blue and the yellow knee pads, continuing with a bit of blue on this one. No blue on this one at all actually, which I find quite weird. Like, it's a bit of yellow on there, but there's no blue on there. I don't know. This tie is not. It is all sort of mixed together, but you know, it doesn't seem that way really. Like, it's a bit off. So yeah, you have the black design, the thick line going up there. You got the thin line going there. You got the legs and the stuff for the tights, and then along the back you have probably the best part of the figure, the yellow design with the blue stripes along the left leg, the blue and the black stripe along there. You got him pretty ripped as he is. I would say he's a little bit less than this though. I think they're being a bit kind maybe. And then you got the blue, the black and the yellow elbow pad there, and then similar on this one, just swapped around. And then you have this dopey head scan, which I don't love. I'd like a serious one as well as it. I mean, it's a decent likeness. We got the blue headband on there. I would like one without the headband. I would like one without that head scan as well. But yeah, as I said, he is a man that's been in the news recently because he said, oh, I'm a dad, I'm retired from WWE. Obviously we knew that was bullshit. He is going to come back because he is very talented at wrestling, to be fair to him. You know, I don't really like him as a person. I think he's a bit of a dick. And I don't think many people would dispute me on that. Some people really like him for some reason. I don't get people who collect Prime. I'm sorry. I mean, fair enough if you want to do it, but I don't get it. Who who's really asked, you know. But I mean, I've never drank it myself. I don't plan to. I think it's a load of shite. But yeah, yeah, he said he was retired, and then he turns up on the Raw Netflix preview thing, which I haven't actually watched yet. But I do know that Logan Paul is one of the first men who has officially joined Monday Night Raw, which is interesting. Obviously, because he's a marketable star and stuff like that, and he's a big name, Netflix want him, and I understand that. There he is with his bottle of Prime. I guess he'll be in it for the branding and stuff like that. So yeah, he is moving to Raw, which will be interesting. Which we also saw a bit of a come together with Gunther. That's a match we could potentially see, maybe even at the Royal Rumble. You know, that's a opponent for Gunther. WrestleMania, absolutely not. That should not happen. He'll probably have a match at WrestleMania. I don't know who he would face. Obviously, last time we saw him was at SummerSlam against LA Knight. Outside of that, I'm not sure who I would have him face, really. I don't want him to be near John Cena. John Cena should destroy the guy. Absolutely. He should bury him. But I don't think he should get involved with that, especially not at WrestleMania. That's for sure. John Cena versus Gunther is the way I see it panning out. I think Gunther also joining Raw is definitely a big, not endorsement of that, but you know, it reassures my thinking a little bit. So yeah, I'm more confident in John Cena going on to face Gunther at WrestleMania. I was thinking Braun Breaker as well. Obviously, he needs the IC title to become a Grand Slam champion, but I don't think Breaker should lose it to Cena, although I was thinking Breaker should lose it to Sheamus. So, I mean, Cena would be an upgrade from that. In part one of my John Cena farewell tour fantasy booking, I did actually have him fighting Gunther. I don't know who I had Braun Breaker against, but I didn't really decide. Since then, I haven't actually done part 2 and 3, so if you have subscribed and turn your post notifications on, then you will be updated when part 2 and 3 comes out. If not, then you better get on it so you can. But I am gonna get those 2 videos out before the turn of the year. At the very latest, it will be before the 6th of January when John Cena returns to WWE TV and debuts on Netflix along with Monday Night Raw. But yeah, I don't think Logan should be involved in that, really. I mean, I know there's plenty of feuds for him to have. You know, he's had matches with Cody, he's had matches with Roman. Cena is an obvious one because he's such a big star and it's a big attraction. Randy Orton is another one, obviously with Randy being more of a face these days. A match with Logan makes sense. That could definitely work. Obviously, we've already had LA Knight. Other guys are definitely available. I'm not sure. Punk, maybe. I mean, do we want that? Punk, Rollins, Drew. Drew could be. I don't know. I don't really care. But I don't know if I'm even going to count this as an episode of Let's Talk Wrestling because there's not much of it. But yeah, I'm going to get into the other stuff I've got. This is all from my sister, who got these from someone who 3D printed something at her work. So yeah, this is a little Christmas tree, little nifty Christmas tree. Around next year, you'll probably see this and the next thing, which is a little present, which actually transforms into a monster. You stick the tongue out and stuff like. Oh, I've just pulled that off. It does go back on though. Let's get that back on. You'll probably see this around this time next year if I've got my PIC-FED up and running. God forbid. If I don't have my PIC-FED up and running, I better have my PIC-FED up and running by then. But yeah, you should see these presents, probably not as the monster, probably locked up as a normal present. You'll see these in a Christmas themed PIC-FED show, maybe a Christmas special, Chaos or something like that, you know, one of those names. So yeah, that is definitely the plan, to have them be a part of it. So yeah, there's those 2. I think this present's quite cool. I might have these just in the back of my videos for the rest of the month, you know, just have them there. The other 2 things, I have a admission ticket to a show that I can't say for obvious reasons. We'll just call that impulsive for now. And this thing, which I'm not going to pretend to understand, I don't get it, but it's pretty cool. Right, let's pan the tripod down for this weird cool thing. So, oh, yeah, the sound's not very nice. Sorry about that. But look at that. And then if you pull it up, right, it goes out that way as well. And it's like, what? Yeah, you might want to turn your volume down. I don't tend to understand it. Or that I really don't like that noise. But yeah, pretty cool. And the final thing, I'm gonna have to pan out for this. Excuse the mess. I always have figures around here. One of the things I'm going to do when I'm off over Christmas is definitely get to this. I might actually do a video on organising my figures and my accessories and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, please do let me know. I might have some little tips and stuff like that I can show you. But yeah, this is the final thing that I got on eBay. I forgot I even bought this, if you can see it. This is a Royal Rumble pillar case from like the 1990s. Not sure exactly when it is, but yeah, obviously you got some real stars on here. You got Sergeant Slaughter, that is Ric Flair, so 1992 maybe. Ric Flair, Undertaker, Hacksaw Jim Duggan's in the back there. We got Road Warrior. Is that Hawk or Animal? Well, but Hawk and Animal are both there. Jake the Snake Roberts, Roddy Piper, obviously, Big Boss Man, Hulk Hogan, Psycho Sid, Macho Man, and Earthquake. I wasn't sure if that was Earthquake. That is Earthquake, right? And then, yeah, the Undertaker is so white, which is what attracted me to this. Obviously, it's a cool cushion cover. 30 participants, every man for himself, Royal Rumble. That's the right on it. This thing is huge. This does not fit any of my pillows, so I'm just gonna have it for like in here. I might have it for my Royal Rumble predictions video when that comes out in February. Well, it'll be probably the 31st of January. But yeah, that is our next pay-per-view. So a while away to go yet, but yeah, let's get through Christmas. And then we have Saturday night's main event also in January as well, early January. No, quite late January, I think, like the 25th. It's like the week before the Royal Rumble, which Jesse the Body Ventura, who was obviously part of Saturday night's main event last week, did announce that he will be on that show, which is cool. It's good to see him on there as a proper heel commentator. I like that. But yeah, that's been all for today's episode of Deadman's Deliveries and potentially Let's Talk Wrestling. I don't know if I'm going to add it. I might do. I didn't really do much on it though. But yeah, that's been... I'll decide if when I go to upload it, if Let's Talk Wrestling and Deadman's Deliveries both fit in the title and Daily December. They probably won't, but we'll try. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Goodbye.